God works in mysterious ways, and sometimes those ways feel confusing to us. We often find ourselves asking, why me? When life seems to hit us with unexpected struggles. In those moments, it feels like the ground beneath us is slipping away, and we are left searching for answers that never come quickly. But even in that silence, even in that confusion, God is already working, setting the stage for something greater than what we can see. When we feel lost, it's easy to believe that we are walking this journey all by ourselves. The loneliness creeps in, and doubt starts to whisper in our minds that maybe there's no one watching, no one caring. Yet in truth, it's in those very moments of loneliness that God is closest. Like a gentle hand guiding us through the darkness, He reminds us quietly and softly that we are never truly alone. Desperation can make us blind to the truth. It makes us look at our situation as though it is permanent, as though there's no way out. But God sees beyond our desperation. He sees the bigger picture, the one we cannot yet see. Just like a seed planted deep in the soil must first be hidden before it blooms, sometimes we must endure that hidden season before our purpose starts to unfold. Think about it. Many times in our past, we thought a problem would break us completely, yet somehow we made it through. And not only did we survive, but we came out stronger, wiser, and more resilient. That's the mystery of God's ways. What felt like an ending was, in reality, the beginning of something better. It wasn't punishment, it was preparation. So even when we feel lost, alone, or desperate in the present moment, we can choose to trust. We may not understand why things are happening the way they are, but we can believe that God has a plan. His ways are not our ways, and His timing is not our timing. But one thing remains true. He has never abandoned us, and He never will. There are moments when life feels unbearably heavy, as if the world is pressing down on your shoulders and no one sees the pain you carry inside. In those moments, loneliness tries to convince you that you are forgotten, that no one truly cares, and that your cries go unheard. Yet even in the silence of your struggles, there is a presence that surrounds you, whispering softly, reminding you that you are never truly alone. That presence is divine love, steady and unwavering, reaching out to you in ways you may not always recognize. Sometimes the answers you seek don't come in the form of loud revelations or grand miracles. Instead, they come quietly, through a kind word from a stranger, a sudden feeling of peace in the middle of chaos, or even the strength you find within yourself when you thought you had none left. These are not accidents. They are gentle reminders that the universe, that God, is always working behind the scenes to keep you moving forward, even when the path feels unclear. There is beauty in recognizing that your pain is not wasted. Every tear, every sleepless night, every unanswered question is shaping you into someone stronger, someone wiser, and someone more capable of understanding the struggles of others. What feels like a breaking point may, in truth, be the moment where you are being rebuilt into the person you were always meant to become. You are not being abandoned in your suffering. You are being prepared for something greater. When you open your heart to this truth, a shift happens. You start to see challenges differently, not as punishments, but as opportunities for growth. The very storms that once threatened to drown you can instead teach you how to rise, how to trust, and how to walk with faith even when the ground beneath you shakes. This understanding brings peace, because you realize that nothing in your life is wasted. Not the joy, not the sorrow, not even the silence. So in the moments when doubt tries to consume you, remember that divine guidance often works in ways unseen. You are not walking this path by yourself. You are being carried, supported, and guided in ways you may only fully understand when you look back one day and see how every step, even the painful ones, led you closer to the life you were always meant to live. There comes a time when you must recognize the strength that already lives within you. For so long you may have doubted yourself, questioning whether you were capable, worthy, or even enough. Yet the truth is that you have always carried a spark of the divine inside you, a light that cannot be dimmed by fear, failure, or rejection. This light is not something you need to earn. It has been with you since the beginning, waiting for the moment you finally see it for what it is. As you embrace this inner strength, you begin to let go of the lies that once weighed you down. The doubts, the fears, the comparisons, they no longer define who you are. You start to understand that your life has meaning far greater than the setbacks you faced. Every scar becomes a reminder, not of defeat, but of survival, and every challenge becomes proof of the resilience that beats within your heart. Walking in this truth does not mean life will suddenly become easy. Storms will still come, and trials will still test you. But now, instead of shrinking back in fear, you rise with courage, knowing that the same power that carried you through the past will continue to guide you forward. You no longer walk with uncertainty. You walk with purpose, rooted in the knowledge that you are divinely created and deeply loved. This realization transforms how you see the world. Instead of being crushed by obstacles, you begin to look at them as stepping stones, each one carrying you closer to the destiny prepared for you. Instead of feeling small in the face of challenges, you see yourself as part of a greater plan, chosen, capable, and supported by forces beyond what the eye can see. And in this new way of living, you no longer wait for the world to affirm your worth. You already know who you are. You already know what you carry within. The universe, God, and every unseen force of love are walking with you, urging you to rise into your full strength, because your life is not just about survival, it is about shining so that others, too, may find their light. There comes a sacred moment when you begin to trust the unfolding of your journey. You may not always understand why things happen the way they do, but there is a greater plan at work, one that is shaping you, refining you, and preparing you for blessings that are yet to come. Life may have pushed you through valleys that felt endless, but those very valleys have been molding your spirit into something stronger, something unshakable. As you open yourself to this divine plan, you start to see signs all around you. A word from a stranger, a moment of stillness, a door that closes, or one that opens. None of it is random. Each event is a piece of a larger design, guiding you toward where you are meant to be. The delays you once hated may now reveal themselves as protection. The losses you mourned may give birth to unexpected beginnings. Everything is working together, even when you cannot yet see the full picture. Trusting this plan doesn't mean you will never feel doubt or pain, but it does mean you can move forward with peace, knowing you are not walking alone. The divine presence that watches over you is leading you step by step, even when the path feels unclear. You are carried in ways you cannot always perceive, supported in ways that are far greater than your own strength. This trust allows you to release the need to control everything. You no longer cling to fear about tomorrow because you understand that tomorrow is already in the hands of the one who sees the beginning and the end. Instead of living in worry, you live in surrender, a surrender that brings freedom, lightness, and a sense of deep reassurance. And as you continue to move forward, blessings begin to reveal themselves in ways both big and small. The right opportunities appear, the right people enter your life, and even challenges become pathways to something better. In trusting the divine plan, you align yourself with miracles, and in that alignment, you discover that life has always been for you, not against you. When you open your heart to the flow of miracles, you step into a space where everything feels aligned with grace. Each day becomes an opportunity to witness divine love at work, whether in the smile of someone who cares for you, in the quiet strength that carries you through challenges, or in the sudden shift that turns obstacles into stepping stones. The universe is not withholding blessings from you. It has been waiting for you to believe, to trust, and to receive. This is the season where your faith is tested not by what you see, but by what you choose to believe in your heart. Miracles rarely arrive in the way we expect, but they always come in the way we need. By affirming your trust in the unseen, you prepare the soil of your spirit for the seeds of abundance to grow. Remember, your words carry power. Each time you declare, "I believe in miracles," you align yourself with the truth that miracles are possible for you. These cosmic blessings are not only about material gain or external change, they are about the transformation of your inner world. You find peace where there once was fear, strength where there once was weakness, and joy where there once was despair. This is the real miracle, the shift in your spirit that allows you to rise above circumstances and shine from within. Amen.